when it comes to the equipment aspect of it, they're trying to make it more of a, I guess you could say, same or fair playing field, where you can't just put a 48-inch driver and it works for this person. You can gain 6-7 miles an hour where somebody couldn't because the driver just doesn't work for them or whatever. And so I think the most important factor in this whole discussion is that they are focused on keeping the integrity of the game and trying to make it more of a fair playing field while not taking out the human element. And from my perspective, I think it suits me really well because as of right now, I'm still playing the 45 and a half inch driver, and it's suiting me perfectly well, and I'm not going to the 48. And so if somebody was to try and go to the 48 and it worked for them, they could gain 6-7 miles an hour on me pretty quickly. So now that's not a possibility, and I think it's going to be more difficult for people to gain speed easily. They're going to have to work really hard, just like I have. And so for me right now, I feel like it's a pretty good advantage from the way I look at it.
I've been kind of saying for the last few years, I don't think equipment's the problem. I do think, Jack Nicklaus hit it a lot further than Bobby Jones. And then the guys after Jack are going to hit it further than Jack. And distance was never really that big of an issue when Jack was playing and hitting it 300 yards. I just think the issue comes down to golf course architecture. We need more dog legs. We need tighter fairways. We need longer rough. We need smaller greens. We need more firm greens. All those things I just named saves money, saves water, saves land that you have to build a golf course. We know that 8,000-yard golf courses are not the answer. Brooks Koepka shot 16 under at Erin Hills. I believe that's what he shot. That's lengthening courses is not the issue. Bunker placements, dog legs, tree placements. I even think at Augusta on 13, Ron, we don't need that tee 40 yards back. What they need is a mid-sized tree 20 yards in front of the tee box and 5 feet left of the tee box. Because the issue right now is guys can tee it up on the right and they hit a high, they can even cut it, some of these guys, over the tree. Well, if you put a tree there, guys can't do that. And it's just like the 4th hole this year at Wingfoot. It's a dogleg left par 4. But there's a tree there with branches, so the bombers can't hit their cut over that bunker, so a lot of the bombers just hit 3-wood. So I really think the attention does not need to be on equipment or the golf ball. Billy Horschel had a great comment a couple years ago. He said, the golf ball is not an issue. I hit a 7-iron in college, 180 yards, and now I hit it 180 yards. So it can't really be the golf ball as the problem.
I think distance is what it is right now because of us, and I think because of a lot of the players are taking the training and becoming more of athletes and becoming stronger and more optimal in their distance. And it is what it is. If you give us different stuff, we're still going to try to find a way to hit it as far as we possibly can. I don't think there's any reason or it's not necessary at all to change the golf ball. I am fine with them maybe not going any farther with it, but I think Tiger said it a while ago that they missed that opportunity probably 20 or so years ago. Companies have put billions of dollars, I would say. I don't know that, so I'll say millions of dollars into the construction of golf balls and equipment. And to be perfectly honest, I think it would be extremely selfish of the USGA and R&A to do that because of all the hard work that they put in to make their equipment and golf balls as great as they possibly can. And maybe just take a step back and realize that we're doing some pretty awesome things with the golf ball and the golf clubs. And also look at your everyday golfer and go up to him and tell him that you want him to hit it shorter just because the top 0.001% of all of golfers are hitting it too far, if you will. So I think it's not a very good decision, but I'm not sitting in the boardrooms and making those decisions, but hopefully the right thing will be done.